Good morning. So guys, we've been up really early in the morning, 4 a.m. start, 4:30 on the taxis coming out here to the Vision Rescue kitchen here in Mumbai in India, and the team are just working together to get the food ready for the slums today. They're going to feed around 1,000 children today just from this kitchen. Kids that are going to get a really nutritious meal, something they wouldn't normally get. They get education, they get healthcare, and it starts a cycle which actually helps these kids and brings hope where there's really just hopelessness and mess and chaos. They bring order and they bring help for these kids. So they're cooking together this morning. I'm just getting eaten by mosquitoes now. I'm just going to go inside and see what they're doing.
This is unbelievable. Just the opportunity to be involved in taking part in serving these kids is unbelievable, and everything that these guys do, I just think is just so life-changing for me to see them every morning so early, and just to cook so much food that they can feed so many kids. I'm just really privileged to actually be part of this. Having been in the communities, walked the streets with them, I think it just makes everything so worthwhile. And knowing that we're actually partnering with these people here in India, even though we're so far away in Australia, what we contribute can actually serve so many people here is amazing to watch firsthand. I'm so proud to be a kingdom builder, because just knowing that everything that we sow back in Australia is affecting literally thousands of people here.
Mate, this is so good. I love it. And even just to see how much water and then do this, but to be able to be a part of something and make a difference is, simple but effective. Oh, sorry, chef. Sorry, chef. Man, he's helping us out. We get to do some stuff that's exciting. I love it.
That's it. That's it. There's enough one.
Well, as soon as we got in there, they had us organised. So they had some onions and some tomatoes that we ended up cutting. And good old Rob here, in his enthusiasm, cut a bit of his finger. So a bit of sledging going on in the kitchen as a result of that.
So there's going to be some finger soup as well?
Well, let's just hope the kids don't enjoy my finger. That's all. So no, there won't be any finger in there, I promise you. But occupational health and safety, I think needs to be lifted a little bit here.
I just think it's amazing that we can be a part of something bigger than ourselves. Today, to be welcome into their kitchen is amazing, and to cook for 1,000 people is just somewhat unconceivable to us to think about. I'm loving it in there. They've really included us in the fold. I think I'm honoured to be a part of this. Yeah, walking through the slums is one aspect, but to see life from the other side before you get into that is just amazing in itself. There's the little things that go behind the scene that people don't ever see, are just the thankless jobs from the kitchen and the preparation and all that goes into it is and it's not just we're just here for one day. We got up early today for helping out, but it's their life. They just do it day in and day out, relentless, and probably most of the time without a lot of thanks either. So it's that in itself I think is amazing. We do things for thanks. They are just doing their job, and it's just above and beyond. It's amazing. I love it. Who do you think will win the grand final? The Tigers or the Crows?
Tigers.
Yeah, Tigers! Yellow and black! Yeah. Very good. See? They know here as well. The thing that's really impressive about this crew of local people, local chefs, doing food for the kids of the slums is the fact that they really do put a lot of care into the recipes that the kids are getting, not just slapping together a bunch of stuff, but actually really going back and checking that the seasoning is perfect, that there's enough salt and herbs, and I love that level of attention to detail. I had a chef coming back and just testing it, making sure there was just enough salt, and making sure that the kids were not just going to have nutrition, but have a tasty meal.
Oh, we just had a really good session there, finishing off the cooking, mixing up the soybeans with the lovely curry paste I think that they made with it as well. And now we're just been told in 15 minutes that we have to start filling up the cans with all the rice so that the kids can eat. And this is what this is all about. So the most exciting part is yet to come. So we get to hopefully get to feed some kids.
So we're about to go to another community centre, another slum, and these guys have a community centre in the slum, which is incredible. So they're able to help thousands and thousands of kids, and we've been told that the community centre is rented for $360 a year, which enables thousands of kids to get an education and to be fed and hopefully break the cycle of poverty. But we've also got a medical van here, a dental van here, which is going to be checking out the kids' teeth and just helping with any treatments that need to be helped with. And Alana's here helping, bringing her expertise to the table. So, and Aaron, of course, is doing his little bit, which really isn't much. It's just more giving him a job so he feels like he's doing something. Alana's the real expert, but he needs something to do, right? He's a bit bored, so he's doing something, whatever that is. But we're excited. It's going to be good to see it.
The D probably has to come out. And then lower right hand side D is badly decayed too. Maybe needs to come out, and the E as well in sizes.
Okay.
Yeah, good job. Very good. Good work. Very good. She's cute. Very cute. So we're here in the mobile dental clinic in one of the slums in Mumbai with Dr. Reena and her amazing team. And so far we've seen about 24 kids We've just been screening them, looking at sort of what's going on in their mouths. A lot of them have got really bad decay in their teeth, or their teeth are so rotten that they're actually going to need to be removed. And we've got apparently about 42 more that we're going to look at screening. So these guys have massive days out here. It's pretty exhausting work, but it's pretty crazy because right here where we've parked the dental clinic is known as the biggest dumping ground in Mumbai. So basically outside there is just piles and piles of rubbish. And Dr. Reena was telling us that a lot of the parents of these children, they don't want them to go to school because they actually want them to go and basically search the rubbish, looking for valuables, looking for pieces of metal or plastic that they can go and sell. And apparently it's a really big way of income here in Mumbai, that a lot of these kids are finding this stuff and selling it. So it's pretty sad out there. Very good. Good job. Good work. High five. High five.
High five.
High five. Yay!
Well, the great thing is that Vision Rescue is now starting to move towards a more sustainable way of doing things. And the buses have been great to a point because they've come in and provided food and education where they couldn't before. But now that's opened up the door for Vision Rescue to actually put schools like the Beacon School that we're at here as a permanent fixture in the community with permanent teachers and permanent care, rather than just come in and drive out on a daily basis. And what that does is helps the community long term. And that's what makes this project great, that it's not just touching lives for an hour or so a day as a bus comes in and leaves, but there's a permanent presence in the community. And a school like this can look after about 600 students. As has been said many times, we can't do everything, but we must do something.